I'm Rick Feldman, the president of NATPE. And of course, we want to thank all of you for coming. We especially want to thank our friends UTA and Disney. And from HRTS, Dave Ferrara would like to come up and say a few words. Let's give him a round of applause, because without David and HRTS, it wouldn't be as nice a room.
Thank you, Rick. On behalf of the Board of Directors and membership of HRTS, we're pleased to sponsor this evening's NATPE Innovator Award reception honoring Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Since the HRTS's mission is to provide the industry with a forum to network, discuss, and debate issues relevant to the ongoing success of our business, and to foster commitment to even higher standards of quality programming, it's appropriate that we join with NATPE to recognize Endemol USA and ABC for their commitment to producing inspiring and innovative content as exemplified by the show we're honoring tonight. Once again, it's our pleasure to sponsor this evening's reception, and from all of us at HRTS, congratulations to Endemol, ABC, and all the Extreme Makeover team on this honor. It's well deserved. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you, Dave. We really appreciate it. So this is the third year. The first year we did this, we celebrated Idol. The second year we did this, we celebrated Biggest Loser, which was last year. And of course, this year is Extreme Makeover. I want to also just remind all of you, before I turn it over to Chris Harrison, the Pitch Pit starts tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. J.D. Roth will be in this room at lunchtime tomorrow at 1. And then, of course, we have the next TV Awards tomorrow night at 6:30. So dress informally, wear comfortable shoes, and show up for a long day tomorrow. So to get the festivities going, let's all give a round of applause to our host with the most, Chris Harrison, host for TV Guide. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Hi. Fun conference you guys are having here. I was very excited to be here until I arrived, because honestly, things got a little awkward. No offense to Rick, but so NATPE contacted me. I was really excited about this. They said, "Chris, we want you to be a part of the Innovator Award." And I was like, "That's what an honor." And look, last week, I'll be honest, The Bachelor, Bachelorette, after 20 seasons, 8 years, not nominated again for an Emmy. And I'm not bitter. Please. And not even nominated as a host. I mean, Heidi Klum almost speaks English. I'm fine with it. But look, that sour taste quickly went away because I knew the Innovator Awards was tonight. And I knew that was on the horizon. So, I got here tonight, and Rick walks up and says, "Hey, we're glad you're here to host." And I thought, that's weird. But I'm like, maybe that's like the NATPE way of saying congratulations on the award. It's not. We didn't win. Apparently, procreation, repopulating the earth, not a big enough deal to win the Innovator Award. Whatever. Apparently, there's another show on ABC that has changed lives, that not only gets nominated for Emmys, but wins them. What a novel idea. Of course, I'm talking about Extreme Makeover Home Edition. It is, on a serious note, one of my favorite shows. It is a show I love for many reasons, not just because they change people's lives. I happen to be good friends with many of the designers. 3 of them are here with us tonight. Ed, Eduardo, and Johnny. You guys stand up. And by the way, a new cast member, Jillian Harris, of course, one of our bachelorettes, a designer, is going to be joining you guys this season. So a lot to be excited about. But again, the main reason this show is being honored tonight is it is so impactful. It really does make a difference. Let's take a look.
Bring it in here, people. Let's make it happen. Are you with me? Yeah. Well, then let's do it. 100 families, 100 new homes. Man, has it been a long trip. And we're not going to stop until the job is done. Hello, New York. Good morning, Coach family.
tell you what, you people are completing the dream.
Let's get ready to crumble!
You love this country, don't you?
I'll die for this country.
We aren't heroes. We're here today as angels. Every now and then in life, you have things that are truly defining moments.
We're going to build this house. We're going to change their lives. And let's build it with a heck of a lot of love.
We will do the impossible this week.
We will succeed! It's time to do some demolition!
We're not just building a house for this family, we are rebuilding their dreams.
And to think that we've done 100 of these, my hat's off to all of our builders and to all the communities we've been in.
People often doubt that we can build a house in 7 days. Well, we do. We have helped 100 families. 100 families. You just have to believe.
Here we go! Here goes the furniture!
This is what family and community is about. This is what America is about. And it gives you hope that if something ever goes wrong with you or your family, that there's people out there that'll help.
You've given my family something that I could never do. And for that, I will always be grateful.
It's like a dream come true. And we've been dreaming for a long time.
Thank you just for giving us our life back.
Let's finish the job.
Beginning. This is a new life.
Thank you for changing our lives.
Thank you.
You're part of our family now. And we love you.
If you believe, then it can happen.
This is once in a lifetime dream come true.
Thank you so much. We love every one of you.
When you get to touch lives like this and get to meet the kind of people we meet, I hope we get to do 100 more.
Thank you, ABC. We love our house.
It truly is amazing to think that they tear down and rebuild a house in 7 days. But when these guys roll out of town, they leave much more than just a house behind, as you saw in that video. NATPE created the Innovator Award to recognize outstanding achievement in non-scripted programming. Recipients of this award showcase extraordinary passion and leadership, leveraging their platform in new, innovative ways. I think we just perfectly described this year's winner, Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Accepting the award this year, Rob Smith, who has self-proclaimed himself the brains of this operation, Senior VP of Programming of Endemol USA, and the real brains of the operation, Caroline Baumgard, Senior VP of Development of Endemol USA. Congratulations, guys.
Wow. Everyone should get a chance to go to an Extreme Makeover Home Edition shoot. When you see those thousands of people show up, actually there to see the family get the new home, it's completely real. The vibe is like nothing you've ever seen. It's like nothing you've ever seen. I want to thank Chris. I want to thank Rick Feldman and everyone at NATPE for honoring us tonight. You know, it's called the Innovator Award, and I would say the first innovation in our history was when Caroline and company came up with the idea of renovating a home in just a week. The second innovation happened soon after, which was figuring out how in the hell we were going to build a house in 7 days. You know, this show wasn't originally planned the way it eventually panned out. You may not know this, but originally it was just planned to be a renovation show, and it was supposed to be about, you know, some interesting designers, great personalities, working against a deadline, trying to make the house get done in a very short period of time. But one day, one of our producers found a family whose daughter had just recovered from leukemia, and their home was a mess because they had spent so much money on the medical bills, and they ended up being our family in the pilot. We fixed up their home. We saw the emotion and the beauty that came with a deserving family getting a safe, comfortable home in which to live. And the audience responded, and what you know of as Extreme Makeover Home Edition was born. We've been trying to innovate ever since. You can't stay on the air without growing, without changing, without, you know, constantly topping yourself. You know, for example, when we started, we just did renovations. We added a little room, we knocked down a wall or two, we made some crazy designs. But if any of you have done renovations, and I have, you know how hard it is. You knock down a wall, there's mold there, and all of a sudden you're a month behind. That happened to us. And so we stopped renovating homes, and we found a way to build brand new homes for people instead. Now, building homes is pretty expensive, you know, so we had to find people who were willing to do it for free. And thanks to Extreme Makeover Home Edition and the mission that it embodies, we were able to make it happen. You know, many of you may not know this, but all of the labor, almost all of the labor, all of the materials, everything else that comes on site is actually donated. You know, lots of people ask how we build a home in a week, and it's actually 5.5 days, by the way. It's not a week. It's actually 5.5 days. Thank you. Yeah. Well, here's how we do it. We have builders who are very generous builders who are willing to put all their resources towards making it happen. We have literally thousands of volunteers who show up willing to put all their resources towards making it happen, whether it be drywallers, plumbers, painters, and more. We have local governments who are willing to have inspectors on site 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're willing to fast-track permits for us. They're willing to, you know, have the police there for crowd control because you see the crowds we get. And they do it all. And on top of this, we have one of the most dedicated staffs and a set of designers that I've ever seen. Now, our staffers are really smart, they're really talented, and they could probably get jobs anywhere, and probably much easier jobs. These are people who go on the road for 24 weeks a year. They go away from their families and friends to small towns in the middle of nowhere. They brave bad weather. They hit impossible deadlines and worse, but they do it, as well as the volunteers and everyone else, because they believe in the mission of the show. And creatively, the team is also the best in the business. You know, they are never afraid to think big, as you can see by some of the stuff we do there. There's nothing that is impossible on this show. 4 years ago, we decided to build a home in each of the 50 states over 2 years. Producers made it happen. Last year, because they believed in the show's mission, we had people like Jessica Alba, Tyler Perry, David Duchovny, Usher, and Mary J. Blige, who joined our Get on the Bus campaign, focusing on volunteerism. These stars took time out of their schedules, and they came to work. They actually worked on set for multiple days for no money and no PR. They were told they weren't going to get any publicity out of it. And this year, we're continuing to do things that have never been done before by redefining the notion of home. Right now, as we speak, in a torrential downpour, actually, our entire staff is actually in Baltimore, building a home for 7 at-risk inner-city girls, a group home for the Girls Hope charity. This group home will help further Girls Hope's mission to get these girls into colleges and have better lives. And when those girls are done, 7 more will come in, and it will happen all over again. So it's going to be the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you. Thank you. And, you know, as I said, the designers are absolutely phenomenal. Michael, first of all, Ty Pennington, of course, Michael, Paul, Eduardo, Ed, Paige, Tracy, and Johnny, and they're getting some new help this year. They've done an amazing job, and we have some new designers coming in. As Chris said, we have Jillian Harris, the former Bachelorette and also a real designer, Exhibit, and Leanne Toohey, who is the very powerful woman profiled by Sandra Bullock in The Blind Side. She's an actual designer, and she's coming on the road with us. In closing, I really want to thank ABC. They've been so supportive over the years. Steve McPherson, Vicki Dummer, John Sadek, Corey Henson. They've supported the show, and they've kept us in our time slot for 7 years, and that's an innovation in itself. Thank you to them. They've really made Extreme a piece of their company DNA. They include it in all their charity givings and everything like that, and we're incredibly grateful. And I know that we at Endemol are very proud and honored to be a part of this show. It does so much good for so many people. It proves good TV, and TV that does good can exist in a single package, and we're very proud of it. So on behalf of ABC, all of us at Endemol USA, and everyone at Extreme, the tens of thousands of volunteers, and now the 170 families we've helped, I accept this honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Caroline. And next year, I can already tell you, because I saw the ballots, that Endemol, you will be back to tell us how big balls on Wipeout have changed the world. But in all seriousness, I do love this show, and it's fun to see people that I love and respect, these designers, how they go in, and to hear the stories of how they've changed lives. It really is something that is special in television, so it's good to see these guys do well. And it's good to be a part of NATPE as well, and it's been an honor to be a part of the HRTS luncheon that I did several months back, and it's great to be here as well. So without further ado, we'll move this along. Back on stage, Mr. Rick Feldman.
Come on, let's give him a round of applause. All right. That was terrific. Thank you. And I think the point was made that you can do entertaining TV and great TV all at the same time. And that's what we try to celebrate at NATPE. For those of you that don't know, because a couple of people told me this today, we're a nonprofit organization that really is in existence to celebrate the business of television. And through the NATPE convention, which you know is going to be in Miami Beach, and the LA TV Festival, and everything else we do, including all the things that our educational foundation does, it's really to enrich and enhance the business that we've all chosen, and hopefully also to grow the people that are going to come up and run the business after us. So remember that while you're leaving, and enjoy. Please bring up the music. Please keep eating. Have a great time. Thank you, and congratulations to Endemol. Everyone, see you tomorrow.